Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cesky Scholarship Fund's 39th Awards Banquet. This is always a special night for us, and for the first time in 39 years, we're celebrating these winners at a new location. So please help me thank the Water's Edge Event Center for stepping up literally last minute and welcoming us to this beautiful venue. We're here to honor the 24 scholar athletes seated before you. Year after year, our Cesky scholar student athletes amaze us with their scholastic and athletic accomplishments. You all are you truly represent the best of Harford County. You already have accomplished great things, and we know that this is just the beginning of your continued journey of success. Later in the evening, our MC extraordinaire, Christy Breslin, will introduce each of our scholar athletes. Collectively, these students will receive $54,000 in scholarships tonight. And in our 39-year history, I'm proud to announce that the Cesky Scholarship Fund has awarded $1,390,000 in scholarships to 808 scholar athletes. This is an amazing accomplishment and a testament to the legacy of Al Cesky. And please make sure you take a moment tonight to read about Mr. Cesky in your program. I'd like to give a special recognition to the Banquet Committee, including Paige Brannon, Pat Bedsall, Erica Butler, Tina Graff, Amy Janigan, Donna Lewis, Rob McGee, Mike Nathan, Burke Richardson, and Ryan Rogers. At this time, I'd like to bring up Jason Prickard, who is our male winner from Patterson Mill, to sing our national anthem. Please rise as you are able and remain standing for our invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Remain standing for our invocation, please. I thought I said that. I'd like to introduce to you Reese Turner, who is the Associate Pastor at Trinity Lutheran Church in Joppa, who will offer our invocation.
It's with such honor that I stand before you today to honor, as well as invoke Christ, but also to honor this group of young people. If I can say one thing to you very quickly, you're here because you're the cream of the crop. And I want to tell you that once you leave this place, in case I don't have a chance to see you again after this is all over, I want you to always remember that you got here because you excelled and you did things with a spirit of excellence. But how you do anything will always reflect in how you do everything. Keep pushing. Let us pray. Gracious God, we thank you for this opportunity to come together and God, just to acknowledge your presence in this place, because we're going to start everything with you and end it with you. God, I thank you for the opportunity to honor such a wonderful group of kids. Father, I ask that when they leave this place, that they'll not leave your presence, that everything that they do, they will bring glory and honor to you. God, I thank you for the families that are here and just all that they've done to push forth these kids to walk in a spirit of excellence. Father, we ask that in everything that we say and do in this place will bring glory and honor to you. We welcome you. We honor you, God. We ask that you would grace us with your presence. And Lord, while you're doing that, we ask that you would bless the food that we're about to receive for the nourishment of our body. God, we love you, we thank you, we praise you, and we honor you for giving us the time to worship you and to honor this group of young people. It's in your name, Jesus, we give you glory, honor, and praise. And all of us say amen.
You may be seated. So we'll have our dinner now, and we'll return for the rest of our program at 8 p.m. So enjoy your dinner. Back. Everyone, please take your seats. Thank you again for joining us this evening. I'd like to begin with a couple important announcements. First, the Bel Air Downtown Alliance will hold its next First Fridays on Friday, June the 7th from 5 to 8 p.m. in the parking lot next to Das Beer Hall in Bel Air. The Cesky board will be volunteering that night, and all the tips when you purchase drinks will be donated to the Cesky Fund. So please drop by and tip generously. Second, I am pleased to announce that the 7th annual Susquehanna River Running Festival will take place this fall on Saturday, September 21st. The festival has 3 distances, the 5K, the 10K, and the half marathon. Our half marathon, which crosses the Hayden Bridge over the Susquehanna River, was ranked by halfmarathons.net as one of the top bridge crossing half marathons in the United States, and has quickly become one of the premium running events in the Mid-Atlantic region. In our first few years, the Running Festival has attracted runners from 26 different states and even 2 other countries. This is the biggest fundraiser for our scholarship fund, so please go to srrf.org to register to run or to volunteer. Now it's time to get on with our program. It is my sincere pleasure to introduce to you our Master of Ceremonies for this evening, Christy Breslin. Christy has been doing traffic in Baltimore for over 20 years for both TV and radio. You may have caught her reports on WJZ, WBA Radio, 98 Rock, 100.7 The Bay, and live lottery drawings on WBAL TV. Christy is currently the morning traffic anchor for WMAR Channel 2 News, where she can be seen every morning on Good Morning Maryland from 4:30 a.m. till 7. Goodness gracious. With all your latest traffic updates. Christy is also the host of Harford Magazine on Harford TV, which highlights upcoming events and nonprofit organizations in our county. She also serves as a community advocate, helping multiple nonprofits with their fundraising needs and helping to raise awareness for their missions. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Christy.
Good evening, everyone, and Greg, thank you so much for that very nice introduction. I am so honored to be with all of you tonight. Just reading your bios, it's amazing everything that you have achieved. I'm just so impressed, and it's so nice to see everybody here tonight. Did you all enjoy the food? And the beautiful venue. I'm so excited that we are here tonight. So of course, we want to thank everybody for having us. And as you can imagine, we can't stage an event like this without the support of many businesses and organizations and individuals in our community. So it takes a village, we all know that. So our in-kind sponsors, we'd like to thank Blue Jay Media, tonight's photographers, Hannah and Evan. You'll see them, there's Evan. Hannah's in the back. So just remember that these folks have the privilege of being able to edit your photos. So these are people that you want to be very friendly with. Just a word of advice. Our other in-kind sponsors, Level Up Fundraising. Thank you to my good friend Katie Ramirez, and Harford TV. Thank you so much. Special sponsor, Rick and Catherine Cesky Garcia. And then we have our banquet sponsors, we love them, Snee Lutch and Helmlinger, PA, Temp Masters. Our table sponsors, Anderson Buick GMC of Abingdon, Bel Air Liquors, Hartford Bank, Jarrettsville Federal Savings and Loan Association, Phil Robb, Stellar Home Group of Coldwell Banker Realty, Street Hopkins Real Estate, the Karras family, and our board sponsors. We want to recognize you and thank you as well. Moselle Brown, Greg DeWart, Amy Janigan, Donna Lewis, Tim Lozniak, and Ken Zorbach. So we are pleased to have with us this evening some special guests that we would like to recognize. So from the County Executive's Administration, we have the one, the only, Terry Hanley. I say it to him every time I see him, I think he looks just like Dennis Quaid. Then from the Board of Education, we have Wade Sewell. So Wade, thank you so much. And our high school principals, they have come to recognize their students of honor tonight, so we would like to have all the high school principals please stand. And we also have this evening some former Cesky scholarship winners that we would like you to all please stand as well. And I would now like for all the parents of the Cesky winners, past and present, to stand and be recognized for the contribution they have made to the success of these amazing student athletes. So please, couldn't do it without you. Stand and be recognized. And on behalf of the Al Cesky Scholarship Fund, it is my pleasure to recognize any members of the Cesky family that are with us this evening. So thank you all so much. And it is now my great pleasure to introduce you to this evening's special guest speaker. Joseph F. Snee Jr. is one of the leading real estate and development attorneys in Harford County, a reputation acquired as the result of nearly 4 decades of legal service to the local community. He is a shareholder of Snee Lutch and Helmlinger, PA, and has extensive experience in land use, real estate, landlord-tenant business, criminal, liquor license, and litigation, including personal injury law. Joe's practice also involves considerable emphasis on government relations with Harford County and the state of Maryland. He was appointed by former Governor William Donald Schaefer to the Maryland Environmental Services Board of Directors in 1994 and was reappointed 4-year terms by Governors Glendening, Ehrlich, and O'Malley, and Hogan. So he has been involved in a variety of local charity and community efforts since the 1980s, including our Cesky board, and impressively organized this wonderful banquet for 23 years. That deserves a round of applause, everybody. He also served as the campaign chairman for 9 Harford County Circuit Court judges. Outside the office, Joe is a huge fan of Maryland Terrapins and Baltimore sports teams, of course. He is married to his wonderful wife, Kim, and he is the proud father of 2. So once again, it is my honor, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joe Snee.
Good evening. Christy, who was that guy you just introduced? I don't know. First thing we should do is have a round of applause for Mother Nature. It stopped raining. Elected officials, teachers, educators, coaches, and most of all, our student athletes, welcome. I echo what Christy said. Every year, I'm amazed reading the bios of these young folks. They get better and better and better. And quite frankly, I don't know when you guys sleep. It's just amazing, year after year after year. I understood from Christy and Greg that last year's speaker spoke for 45 minutes. I've got it down to 2 hours. No, I was a senior at University of Maryland, College Park, and we thought we were in cruise control our senior year. I took an English class, and you know, we were talking about gerunds, adjectives, verbs, nouns, pronouns. Anybody know what a gerund is, by the way? Any English teachers out here? Okay, it's a verb acting as a noun. Any event, my professor was kind of odd, but we morphed from grammar into public speaking. And he said, Joe, keep in mind two things. A speech should be long enough to be interesting and short enough to cover the subject, or vice versa. He said, keep it short, have a good middle, and then sit down and end it. And I intend to do both here tonight. Looking back, I think it's instrumental to see where we came from. So on May 16th, I looked up, Seward was born in Florida. He completed the negotiations for the purchase of the Alaskan territory for $7.2 million on this date, 2 cents an acre. Can you imagine buying up real estate in Harford County for 2 cents an acre today? The impeachment of President Andrew Johnson began, and the first Oscars were presented in 1929. And sitting up here for 23 years, I always thought that these were the Oscars of Harford County, that you guys deserve the recognition that you've earned over 4 hard years. And it culminates tonight with the Oscars, and you each deserve one. The classroom credentials, impeccable. On the field, impeccable. Extracurricular activities, I don't know when you fit them in, but I'm always, always amazed, and you should be congratulated for all that you've accomplished to date. So with this, I want the student athletes, and it's good you're down there too. At Richland, it was up here. So when I call your name, student athlete, stand. Tyler, Jennifer, Charles, Gianna, Matthew, Elizabeth, Miles, Sierra, Brody, Leah, Joshua, Paige, Wyatt, Cassidy, Edward, Mia, Robert, Abigail, Michael, Corin, Jason, Benjamin, Kylie, Jordan. And the reason I'm having you stand is this. You work hard, you did it, but like any sport, lacrosse, basketball, field hockey, regular hockey, you need an assist. And your assist comes from your coaches, from your parents, from your loved ones. So I'd like you to give a standing ovation to all the people that provided assist to you during your career. Thank you. You can have a seat. So I ran into Greg about 3-4 weeks ago, and he said, Joe, I want you to speak. And I said, why me? I said, I'm not a movie star. I'm not a rich businessman. I'm not a TV personality. I'm not a coach. I'm not a radio personality. In fact, a lot of people think I have no personality. So, but what Greg emphasized was we want to get back to talking about Mr. Cesky and his legacy and people that knew Al growing up. And I certainly did, going back to Bel Air High School days. But it really started knowing Coach Cesky when my father, Joseph F. Sneed, the senior, and Al, they were together at Bel Air High School teaching kids. And that grew into a friendship, so much so that they were both one of 500 charter members to start the country club. They worked at the central office after they left the halls at Bel Air High School. they went into private world at Hazelton Systems. And I really got to know Coach Cesky from the friendship that my dad and the coach forged. And I personally knew him because at Maryland Golf and Country Clubs, we took swim lessons. And Al taught my siblings and I, all four of us, five of us, is it bubblers when you're starting out? You know, and he had the patience of Job. And then we left the pool, and then he taught us tennis. And I'll never forget those days, because Coach Cesky, he was good with the seniors on the gridiron, but he was just as good around that pool with 5-, 6-year-olds beginning sports, and he was teaching them. So I go to slide 4, and even Al Cesky knew he couldn't do it alone. He was a great coach, a great mentor, but he surrounded himself by good people. And a lot of the folks in this room will know some of these names. I certainly do. They're legendary in their own right, along with Coach Cesky. Jack McCracken, Pat Hennessy, Frank Dossier, Bill Brown, and Wardell. And that team, under Coach Cesky, they put together 3 undefeated seasons in football, which, based on the research I did, hasn't been done ever again. It may not. It might be like John Wooden at UCLA, 10 national championships. These may never be broken, these 3 undefeated. So we go to slides 5, and it's a history of how Coach Cesky put together undefeated teams. And he did it not necessarily with the best talent, but with the best heart. These kids worked and fought for everything they got on the gridiron, and it was with the brain trust, but the dedication of the 1955 football team, which was the first in the history of Bel Air High School. And if you look at the schedule behind you on slide 6, back in the day there were no leagues. Bel Air just took all comers. They played everybody. Frankly, I don't know how they scheduled it. And you'll see the coaches in the audience will like this. Bel Air outscored all opponents, played all comers, 298 for the Bobcats, 55 for the opponents. And it was, like I said, the first undefeated of 3. Going to slide 7, that resulted in the dedication of the yearbook that year to Coach Cesky, to recognize him not only for what his team accomplished on the field, but to recognize him as an individual. And it quoted, quote, on and off sportsmanship, which is so important today. You watch TV and civility sometimes is thrown out the window. Coach Cesky was the epitome of sportsmanship, which carries over today. And he was recognized for that undefeated season. So we go to slide 8. Oh, and incidentally, I want to thank Bel Air High School, the Historical Society, for allowing me to reproduce from their archives the PowerPoint presentation. So we go to El Adios, the 1960 yearbook, which incorporates the 1959 undefeated team. And you see them all there. The brain trust is all the way in the back. The football players are up front. And in going through this, I noticed the shoulder pads were bigger than they have in the NFL today. They actually had pads. I never understood that, but it is what it is. So on the varsity team, 239 points for, 118 against. And the local paper quoted, one of the strongest 11 in the history of Bel Air High School football, one of the strongest teams in the state of Maryland. And again, you look at that schedule, Bel Air didn't discriminate. They played anybody that wanted to play them. And 11 shows that. They were out on the practice field all the time under the tutelage of Coach Cesky. You can't possibly read slide 12, but I did. And the Bobcats beat La Plata here 39-13. They went through all the stats. If you're a statistician, you would just love reading this, because not only did Bel Air win, not only were they undefeated, but they won most of the time in convincing fashion. And slide 13 says it all. The figures show Bobcats were a powerful team. So much so that we go on to slide 14. And the 1965 undefeated season. And the Aegis was literally inundated with articles about Al Cesky, the brain trust, and the kids that represented by Bel Air High School in those 3 undefeated seasons. And there you have the team itself. And again, 277 points for, 96 against. And I was asking Dave Cesky tonight, I said, is there anybody in attendance tonight from those undefeated seasons, or any relatives or other coaches that played? Because it really is remarkable history when you read about it. But no, okay. So we end up with this, the Bel Air Bobcat in the back. I tried to get a picture of it that was a little bit closer, but it was off and secluded, and I couldn't get in. But that sculpture is also a testament and an honor to Coach Cesky, whose legacy we celebrate here tonight. You know, out of everything bad, something good happens. And while we lost Al too early, at a very, very young age, his legacy, years and decades later, is instilled in these young people that we celebrate here tonight. And I'm sure if Mr. Cesky was in the huddle with us, oh, not on the gridiron, but, you know, in the walk of life, he would say a couple things. There's always somebody that has a bigger house. There's always somebody that makes more money. There's many people that take more exotic vacations, but you know what the coach would say? Doesn't matter. You have you and your talents and your riches and your family. And for that, you've already won the lotto. You're born in the greatest country in the history of the world. You're born in the great state of Maryland. You are family strong. And I always tell my kids, they're not kids anymore, but watch the news at night. The 11 o'clock news, if you can stay up that late, you'll realize that you live better than 99.1% of the world's population in this great country. And this great country provided you the springboard for your successes and will continue to do so. And you have so much talent. Everything you've done is wonderful. But I look forward to, your parents look forward to, your coaches and every loved one you surround yourself with. It's not what has happened the past 18 years. It's going forward and taking this solid foundation and parlaying it into success in the future, which you're going to accomplish. Coach Cesky was legendary not for just being on the field, but for coaching his students and his athletes, the importance of going to college, continuing their education, and building relationships. It's all about relationships. There's a lot of smart people out there, but when you build relationships and people have confidence in you, the sky's the limit. So congratulations. Keep up the good work and do good things. Thank you.
Well, you said it's like we're at the Oscars. I feel like that deserved an Oscar. So thank you so much. That was fantastic. And I'm excited to get started on all these bios because up first is C. Milton Wright. And we're going to start with Elizabeth Bossum, of course. C. Milton Wright. Go Mustangs. So Ellie is an exceptional runner. She received first team all-county and all-regional recognition in cross-country every year since her sophomore year and earned first team all-state as a junior and senior. As a senior, she won the individual UCBAC Conference cross-country championship and was named Harford County's most outstanding cross-country runner by the Aegis and placed 4th in the state championship meet. She was named first team all-county indoor track since her sophomore season and qualified for the state meet in multiple events, ending her indoor track career with a 4th place finish in the state in both the 800 meter and 1600 meter events as a senior. In outdoor track, she earned a 2nd team all-county as a sophomore and junior, qualifying for the state meets in the 1600 meter and 3200 meter, and she was also named the school's most outstanding runner several seasons in cross country and track and field. She is ranked 9th in her class. She earned distinguished honor roll throughout high school, received the AP Scholars with Distinction and the NSMI STEM Star Award. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Math National Honor Society, and German National Honor Society. She also served as an executive member of the Student Government Association and huddle leader of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes all 4 years. She was a member of the band, ukulele club, yearbook, junior and senior class council, and homecoming court. In the community, she is active through the youth group at her church and a Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She also works at a local pretzel shop, and babysits for a community group at her church. The daughter of Clifford and Julie, she will be attending Texas A&M University and majoring in business administration. Congratulations! Paige Boucher, Harford Christian School. Paige has been a member of the volleyball and softball team since her freshman year. She was named the unsung hero for volleyball as a sophomore and helped her team to place first league champions in her senior year. As a Merit Scholar and National Honor Society member, she's very active in her school. She's been first chair flute in the school band since her freshman year and won first place fine arts for woodwind duet in her senior year. She has been a photographer for the school yearbook since her sophomore year and earned first place in several fine arts photography contests. Paige also volunteered at basketball games, attended the student delegate Annapolis trip, and taught German to kindergarten and first grade classes as a junior and senior. She served as a camp counselor for various summer camps at her school since her sophomore year. In the community, she volunteered with cleaning her church, serving at luncheons, assisting with children's church, and visiting several assisted living homes. Paige works as a portrait photographer for a local sports photography company. She plans to attend Pensacola Christian College and major in studio art with a minor in digital media. She is the daughter of Robert and Beth, so congratulations. Gianna Dawson, Bel Air High School. As forward on the varsity soccer team, Gianna contributed 9 goals as a senior, 5 as a junior, and 4 as a sophomore. She was recognized as the offensive most valuable player by her coach and teammates for the regional championship team her senior year and was named first team all-county. She was named 2nd team all-county as a junior. Gianna was a junior and senior captain of both indoor and outdoor track teams, placing first in regional meets in multiple events, including the 400 meter, 4x400 meter relay, and 4x800 meter relay as a sophomore. During her junior indoor season, she placed first in the region in the 800 meter and second in 500. She placed second in the region in the 400 and third in the 800 during the outdoor season as a junior. Gianna was named first team All-County each running season since her sophomore year. She is ranked number 6 in her class, a member of the National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, and Math National Honor Society. She earned Principal's Award for Excellence every quarter throughout high school and the AP Scholar with Honor Award as a junior. As second chair in the orchestra, she received the Music Department Certificate of Recognition. She was also a winner of the Champions of Courage essay competition. Gianna was a math tutor, member of the Girl Up Club, and president of the Varsity Club. She's been active in the community by volunteering with her church, local hospitals and libraries, coaching and refereeing youth soccer, and serving as a camp counselor at a local outdoor summer camp. She also volunteered with the Bel Air Town Parade, Festival of the Arts, and local running events. She participated in the RISE internship program at Aberdeen Proving Ground and now works as a server at a local country club. She'll complete an internship with the National Institute of Health, performing medical research at Johns Hopkins University. She'll run track at New York University while majoring in biology in the honors program, and she would like to pursue a career as a pediatric oncologist. She's the daughter of Bryce and Dinah. Congratulations. Miles Erickson, Edgewood High School. He was a runner for the Rams as a member of the varsity track and cross country teams, serving as captain for cross country during his junior season. He also wrestled his junior and senior years, earning a sportsmanship pin as a junior. During his freshman year, he competed with fencing in the men's division, earning Principal's Honor Roll all quarters throughout high school, ranked 10th in his class, member of the National Honor Society, French Honor Society, National Mathematics Honor Society, and National Social Studies Honor Society. He served his school as a tutor as well. He was a 4-year member of the mock trial team, serving as president as a senior, and was also in the marching band during his freshman and sophomore years. Active in Scouts, he served as assistant senior patrol leader as a freshman, sophomore, and junior, earning Eagle Scout as a senior. He was also an instructor, volunteer, and paid camp counselor at Broad Creek Memorial Scout Reservation. He intends to study philosophy or another pre-law track with the goal of becoming a judge advocate general officer in the United States military, son of Mark and Donna. Congratulations. Brody Fitzke, Falston High School. Brody was a 3-sport athlete for the Cougars, playing football, basketball, and lacrosse. He's been the starting varsity wide receiver since his sophomore year, leading the team in receiving yards and receptions all 3 seasons. Brody was nominated as Scholar Athlete for the Baltimore chapter of the National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame and was named second-team All-County wide receiver. He was a 2-year member of the varsity basketball team, starting as guard his senior year. On the lacrosse field, he plays defensive midfielder. Academically, Brody achieved honor roll or distinguished honor roll every semester. He's a member of the National Honor Society and Spanish National Honor Society. Brody was active in his school through Varsity Club, Pep Squad, One Love, and Cougar Cares Committee. He was also a member of the yearbook team and won the Jostens Gold Award for school yearbooks. Throughout high school, Brody was active with Cross Catholic Outreach and Our Daily Bread. During his junior and senior years, he was an activity coordinator at the elementary school field day. Oh, that's always fun. Was a girls basketball referee and a youth football camp counselor. In the summer, he worked as an estimator and project manager. He also started his own business as a sports photographer, and he's heading to the University of Mississippi, interested in pursuing business administration, sports management, and/or education. He's the son of Scott and Michelle. Charles Hammond, Bel Air High School. A 3-sport varsity athlete, Charles was the starting defense back and wide receiver for the Bobcats football team during his junior and senior year. He was named second team All-County during his junior year. As a senior, he had 8 pass breakups, 29 receptions for 355 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He was also the starting small forward for the basketball team as a junior. He missed his senior season because of an injury and served as team manager. He also played AAU basketball outside of school. He ran track and field all 4 years, starting off his career breaking the school freshman 400-meter record. He was a member of state qualifying 4x400 meter and 4x800 meter relay teams, including the UCBAC championship 4x400 meter team that holds the UCBAC meet record as well as the school record. Ranked in the top 5% of his class, he is a member of the National Honor Society and Science National Honor Society. He earned the Principal's Award for Excellence, Minds in Motion Scholar Athlete Award, and was a National Football Foundation Scholar Athlete nominee. Charles was also a member of the orchestra as a sophomore and helped with Booster Club fundraisers. Outside of school, he volunteered with Harford County Public Library, the Anita C. Light Estuary Center, the Humane Society, Harford County Bike Camp, and Upper Chesapeake Medical. He also had a RISE internship at Aberdeen Proving Ground. The son of Keith and Heather Hammond, Charles would begin in bioengineering at the University of Maryland, College Park. Nice, congratulations. Cassidy Howes from Havre de Grace High School. As soccer team captain and most valuable player, Cassidy led the Warriors to the state championship title during her senior year. An exceptional goalkeeper, she had 107 saves as a junior and 124 saves as a senior, earning first team all-conference recognition both years. She was named second team all-county as a junior and senior. Despite missing her entire sophomore season with a knee injury, she played club soccer throughout high school. She was team captain and most valuable player for the swim team as a junior and a senior. She qualified for states in multiple events during her high school swim career, placing 10th in backstroke. As a senior, she also runs track and field and is captain as a senior. She earned distinguished honor roll as a junior and senior. She plays the viola for the school orchestra, trombone for the symphonic and marching bands, and is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. She served with the lighting crew for the spring play on the morning announcements team since her sophomore year. Outside of school, she volunteers at a nursing home as a soccer coach. Oh, wow. And she works as a lifeguard at a local restaurant. The daughter of John and Karen, she will play soccer at Kutztown University. Tyler Kenny, Aberdeen High School. As starting center midfielder and captain of the varsity soccer team, Tyler led his team in both goals and assists. He was named first team all-county as a senior and also played on a competitive club team throughout high school. Tyler was junior and senior captain of the varsity baseball team and a starter all 4 years, primarily playing shortstop and pitcher. He was named second team all-county and second team all-UCBAC as a sophomore and junior. He completed his junior season with a .306 batting average with 19 hits. He's ranked in the top 5% of his class, earning distinguished honor roll every quarter. He's a member of the National Honor Society and is Magnet Program Ambassador spokesperson at his school. He was manager of the Writer and Summer Soccer Club, a 4-year member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and member of the academic team. In the community, he volunteered through Miracle League as leader and mentor, served as a summer camp at the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and STEM camp, and was a tutor. He started to pursue his own pressure washing business, for employment in the summer. Very cool. Tyler will attend the United States Coast Guard Academy and major in mechanical engineering. He is the son of Jim and Karen. Matthew Luck, another C. Milton Wright guy. Matthew was a standout varsity soccer player for the Mustangs and served as senior captain. Leading his team in goals and assists as a junior and senior, he was named first team All-County both years and second team All-County as a sophomore. Additionally, he was named second team All-State as a junior and first team All-Metro and All-State as a senior. Matthew was picked to attend select ODP camps and international tournaments through club and ODP soccer. He also ran track and was a member of the 2023 UCB AC 200-meter relay championship team. Academically, Matthew is ranked 4th in his class. He earned Distinguished Honor Roll throughout high school, received the AP Scholar with Distinction Award and the National Math and Science Initiative STEM Award. He co-authored multiple science research papers. He's a member of the National Honor Society, Math National Honor Society, and Science National Honor Society. He's active in his school through Best Buddies, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and volunteering with Winter and Spring Flowers. In his community, Matthew has volunteered with his church, the Humane Society, Johns Hopkins, and hospital, many soccer camps and programs. He also works at a local country club. Matthew will attend the California Institute of Technology, majoring in biomedical engineering while also playing soccer. He is the son of Paul and Bonnie. Robbie Martin, Joppatown High School. Robbie was a standout football player for the Mariners, earning all conference or all division honors all 3 seasons. He also ran track and field and participated in varsity wrestling as a junior. He plans to attend Penn West Edinburgh University and major in computer science. He is the son of Robert Martin and Donita. Shiera Magnini Diaz, Edgewood High School. She was a varsity volleyball and tennis player since her sophomore year, also swam 1 season for the Rams. As senior captain, she led the volleyball team to a 13-2 season record and won the Coaches Award. She finished her junior tennis season with an 11-5 record. While only swimming 1 season, she finished first place in the regional meet in the 100-meter backstroke. As a sophomore, she also played club volleyball throughout high school. Ranked in the top 10% of her class, she made Principal's Honor Roll every quarter since her sophomore year and is enrolled in the International Baccalaureate program. During her junior and senior years, she managed the wrestling team, also a member of the World Cultures Club and Mu Alpha Theta Math Club. She volunteered as a teacher's aide at several summer camps and also coached volleyball. She volunteered at Baltimore Baby Fest and also assisted the Baltimore City Health Department with COVID vaccination events. She was very active with Bales de Mi Tierra, a Mexican folklore dance group, performing at various Hispanic cultural festivals and events throughout high school. She plans to major in exercise science, health science, and pursue a doctorate in physical therapy. She's the daughter of Anthony, James, and Gina. Wyatt Molinex, Havre de Grace High School. Wyatt was a varsity soccer and lacrosse player for the Warriors, serving as team captain for both sports as a junior and a senior. He was named first team All-County in soccer as a junior and second as a senior, where he also received the team's Most Valuable Player Award. During his junior lacrosse season, Wyatt was named first team All-County and first team All-UCBAC. He also received the USA Lacrosse All-Academic Award. He played club soccer and lacrosse throughout high school. Ranked 7th in his class, he earned a Distinguished Honor Roll every quarter through high school. He earned the Minds in Motion Scholar Athlete Award every season and was a member of the National Honor Society. He's active in his school through Best Buddies, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Sports for Life, Varsity Club, and Student Government Association. In the community, he volunteered with golf tournaments, Volunteen, and Citizens Against Trash. He works at a local farm and brewery in the summers. That must be fun. Wyatt will play lacrosse at Catawba College, where he plans to major in exercise science or sports medicine in the honors program, and he is the son of Nick and Jenna. Michael O'Leary, North Harvard High. Michael is a dominant swimmer, holding many records for the Hawks and the region. During his junior and senior years, he placed first in the regional meet for 100-meter breaststroke, setting meet and overall regional records. He also placed second in the state as a senior in the 100-meter breaststroke. As a junior, he placed first in the 200-meter freestyle at the regional meet and 7th at the state competition. Michael raced the 200-meter IM as a senior, placing first in the regional meet and settling the meet over and overall regional record. Wow. He holds the school record in the 100-meter breaststroke and 200-meter IM. He was named first team All-County as a senior and also a member of a local swim club throughout high school. As a consistent honor roll student, Michael is ranked in the top 17th% of his class and is a member of the National Honor Society, Math National Honor Society, and Science National Honor Society. He has been a 4-year member of the Envirothon team and a participant in an SAE research project. Michael was also a member of the chess club and the GIS club at his school. He volunteered as a swim assistant for younger swimmers at a swim club, assisted the cross-country team with setting up for meets, volunteered at a fish laboratory. He participated in a Swim for Life fundraiser all 4 years, competed in a triathlon as a freshman, and then volunteered at the race during his sophomore through senior year. The son of James and Laura, he plans to major in environmental engineering. Joshua Olinger, Harvard Christian. A 3-sport athlete, Josh was the leader on varsity soccer, basketball, and baseball teams all 4 years. On the soccer field, he led his team in goals as a sophomore, junior, and senior. Earning MAC, SAC, first team all-conference each year, he led the team in assists as a sophomore and junior, and as a senior was named MAC, SAC MVP. That's a lot of letters, very awesome. Josh was captain of the basketball team as a sophomore, junior, and senior, leading his team in either assists or points in all 3 seasons. He scored 1,000 points in his high school career. He was named first team all-conference as a junior and second team all-conference as a senior, as well as the team's most valuable player. He was also named to the second team all-conference in baseball during his sophomore and junior years. Ranked first in his class, Josh earned Distinguished Honor Roll all 4 years. He placed first in the state MACS testing in U.S. history, chemistry, advanced math, and political science, and second or third place in many other subjects throughout high school. He played percussion in the school band all 4 years and served as secretary and treasurer of the Student Government Association. He was a member of the National Honor Society and participated in school plays during his sophomore and senior years. Josh is active in his church, serving as camp counselor for soccer, basketball, and Bible camp. He also serves as the sound system operator and groundskeeper and works as a seasonal driver at a local orchard. Josh will attend Pensacola Christian College and major in electrical and mechanical engineering. He is the son of Nathan and Lydia. Jason Picard, Patterson Mill. As a 3-sport athlete, Jason was a member of the soccer, wrestling, and lacrosse teams for the Huskies. He primarily played left back in soccer and led his team to the regional finals during his junior and senior years, while also serving as team captain as a senior. During his junior JV wrestling season, Jason went 9-0. Highlights of his senior include being a critical pin that propelled his team to 3rd place in a major tournament and receiving the Team Sportsmanship Award. He plays defensive midfield in lacrosse. Ranked 14th in his class, he earned a Principal's Honor Roll every quarter throughout high school. He's a member of the National Honor Society and Tri-M Music Honor Society. He's also a member of All-County Chorus every year. He participated in Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the School Boosters, and Environmental Club. He is very active in his church, assisting with youth activities, volunteering with Vacation Bible School, and singing weekly with the choir. He volunteered with club and recreational soccer programs and also works at a local restaurant. Jason plans to major in electrical or mechanical engineering. He's the son of Brian and Karen. Congratulations. Leah Reinhardt, Falston High School. Leah was the varsity goalkeeper for 2 state championship soccer teams during her career as a Cougar. She had a .19 and .23 goals against average during her sophomore and junior years, respectively, and was team captain as a senior. She also played varsity basketball all eligible years, playing on the state championship team as a sophomore. She was captain of the team as a junior and senior, leading the state in charges taken per game as a senior. As a junior, she was 3rd in the state in charges taken per game and named the unsung hero for the team. Leah played club soccer and AAU basketball throughout high school and was invited to the Baltimore Ravens Leadership in Female Athletes Conference. Ranked 1st in her class, she earned honor roll all 4 years and the AP Scholar Award. She's a member of the National Honor Society, German National Honor Society, Math Honor Society, Science National Honor Society. She is active in her school through Varsity Club, Best Buddies, Morgan's Message, German Club, and tutoring. In the community, Leah is involved with local girls basketball, volunteering as a referee, coach, and assistant to the head of the league. She has also volunteered with homeless gift bags, wreath laying, and tutoring. The daughter of Richard and Cynthia, she will attend the University of Delaware. Benjamin Saltsayak from Harford Technical High School. Ben ran cross country, indoor track, and outdoor track for the Cobras. As senior captain of the cross-country team, he placed 7th in the East Region Championship meet and 28th in the state meet, earning him 2nd team All-County honors. He was also captain of the indoor track team as a senior, running the 1,600 and 3,200 meter events, placing 6th in the state championship race for both events. During his junior year, he placed 4th in the East Region Championship and 10th in the state event for the 1,600 meter, while also placing 8th in the 3,200 meter East Region Championship race. In the outdoor track regional championships as a junior, he placed 7th in the 1,600 meter and 10th in the 3,200 meter events. He also ran a successful 4x800 relay teams in indoor and outdoor track. With perfect attendance, wow. Throughout high school, Ben is ranked 10th in his class. He earned Distinguished Honor Roll every year and was the Maryland Scholar Athlete. He played violin for the orchestra as a freshman and sophomore and participated in his school's Turkey Trot. He ran multiple charity 5Ks throughout high school and volunteered at a community art show. In the summer, he works for Harvard Glen, clearing trails and cleaning classrooms. He is the son of Thomas and Jessamine and plans to pursue chemistry or physics in college while running cross country or track. Congratulations. Mia Snellberg from John Carroll School. Mia was a 3-year varsity lacrosse player for the Patriots and alternate captain as a senior. She also played varsity soccer as a junior and junior varsity soccer and basketball during her freshman and sophomore years. She received first honors all 4 years and is a member of the National Honor Society, National Art Society, National Spanish Honor Society, Math Honor Society, National Social Honor Society, and National Service Honor Society. I didn't even know there was that many societies. She is active in the Student Government Association, serving as a class officer all 4 years, including president as a senior. She's also involved with peer ministry, One Love and Morgan's Message, and managed the boys soccer team her senior year. She served as a senior peer minister for the junior class retreat. Outside of school, she volunteered at a local farm, coached recreation lacrosse, volunteered at a preschool, and delivered canned goods to local churches. During her junior year, she took a service trip to Israel with other Jewish lacrosse players to teach lacrosse, and she also works at a local restaurant. She plans to major in international business at Dickinson College while also studying Hebrew. She hopes to work for a sports agency, and she's the daughter of Todd and Jamie. Corinne Sims, North Hartford High School. Corinne was a standout field hockey player for the Hawks. She was named second team All-County as a sophomore and first team All-County as a junior and senior, leading the team to conference championships both years. As a senior captain, she led the team in goals and was named first team All-Conference. She also played field hockey for a local club team throughout high school. She ran indoor and outdoor track, serving as captain for both as a junior and senior. She placed number 6 in the state indoor and outdoor pole vault events and set many school records, including the 55-meter hurdles during the indoor season and the 4x400 relay, 800-meter sprint medley relay, and 600-meter relay during the outdoor season. She earned first team All-County recognition in indoor track and second team All-County in outdoor. She also received the UCBAC Sportsmanship Award for field hockey and outdoor track. Academically, she is an honor roll student ranked number 6 in her class, a member of the National Honor Society, German National Society, Science National Society, and National Society of High School Scholars. She is a member of Future Farmers of America, Stars Club, Varsity Club, Best Buddies, and Sports for Life. Active in her community, she was a finalist for the 2024 Harford County Leading Women Award. She's an Eagle Scout and an Active Scouts BSA member, earning multiple merit badges and serving as senior patrol leader, vice president of programs and secretary. She also volunteered with the Student Agricultural Experience at a local farm for 4 years, concluding with a capstone project during her junior and senior years. As a senior, she attended 2-week-long seminars at the Maryland American Legion Auxiliary Girls State and the U.S. Naval Academy Summer Seminar. She volunteered all 4 years with Harford Family House. I knew I recognized you. And Harford District Cub Scout Camp as a counselor. In addition, she volunteered for many benefits, including the Angel Card Project, Giving Box Assembly, the Love Leads Project, and many other Scout-related events. She will attend the United States Military Academy, and she is the daughter of Shane and Rachel. Edward Smith, John Carroll School. Eddie is a dominant soccer player. He was named first team All-County and All-MIAA since his sophomore year. He was named second team All-State as a junior and first team All-State as a senior. He finished his high school career named Harford County Player of the Year, first team All-Metro, first team All-Region, and most notably, first team All-American. Eddie earned Distinguished Honor Roll every quarter throughout high school. He was in the National Honor Society, Math National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society. He was also a leader of peer ministry at his school. He's active in his church and community and ran in multiple charity races. He coached younger soccer players throughout his club team, coached a lacrosse camp, volunteered with many food and gift donation events, and assisted an elderly neighbor throughout high school. He works as a soccer and flag football referee, holds individual and team training sessions, and works at a concession stand. The son of Ed and Debbie, Eddie plans to major in business and will play soccer at Loyola University, Maryland. Jennifer Stevens, Aberdeen High School. As a two-sport athlete, Jenna was the leader on the Eagles varsity soccer and lacrosse team since her freshman year. As captain, she led the soccer team in scoring during her junior and senior years, setting the single-season scoring record for Aberdeen with 20 goals as a senior. She was named second team All-County as a junior. She also led the varsity lacrosse team in scoring during her sophomore and junior years. She was named first team All-Conference as a freshman, second team All-County as a junior, scoring 48 goals that season. She was captain as junior and senior. Jenna is ranked 8th in her graduating class and achieved Distinguished Honor Roll each academic quarter throughout high school. She's a member of the National Honor Society, French National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society. Additionally, she served as a peer tutor, was involved in Student Government Association, Women in STEM, Genders and Sexualities Alliance, and Key Club. She is completing her senior research capstone project at Aberdeen Proving Ground. She has been involved in her local community, serving as a counselor at a local Christian camp in the summer and working as a referee and tournament marshal for local recreation soccer programs. Jenna volunteered with Tech Girls, a program designed to help children, especially girls, gain experience and exposure to coding and computer science. She also babysits as needed. She will enroll in the Honors College at UMBC and major in chemistry with aspirations to work in research. She plans to continue playing soccer and lacrosse with club programs on campus. She's the daughter of Michael and Carolyn. She's not there? Oh. Jordan Strang from Harford Technical High School. Jordan was a dominant lacrosse player for the Cobras, earning second team All-County as a freshman and first team All-County as a sophomore and junior. She was captain of the lacrosse team as a junior and senior, leading the team with 43 goals, 65 draw controls, 45 ground balls, and 25 caused turnovers during her junior season. Jordan played varsity basketball since her sophomore year, serving as captain as junior and senior. She played club lacrosse for a nationally ranked team and also played AAU basketball throughout high school. In addition to basketball and lacrosse, she played 1 year of JV volleyball, ran cross country as a junior, earning second team All-County recognition, and played field hockey as a senior. She was captain of the field hockey team, leading the team with 9 goals. She was named second team All-County, earning Distinguished Honor Roll every quarter throughout high school. She is ranked 7th in her class, member of the National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, National Math Honor Society, National Social Studies Honor Society, National Science Society, and National English Honor Society. She served as president and vice president for the Student Government Association. She was involved with a varsity club, Students Against Destructive Decisions, French Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Muslim Student Association. Other volunteer efforts include math tutoring, coordinating a school food drive, volunteering at the open house, and orientation and setting up for homecoming. Jordan was a Harvard Glen counselor as a sophomore and junior. In the community, she has served as a piano tutor, lacrosse coach, and vacation Bible school counselor, and volunteered with Stepping Stone Farm Museum Fall Harvest Festival and the Italian Festival. She has worked at a local athletic club with kids programs and as a lifeguard. She will attend the United States Naval Academy, majoring in chemistry, general science, or math, with plans to be a naval pilot. She is the daughter of Paul and Valerie. Abigail Van Horn, Joppatown High School. A 3-sport athlete, Abby plays soccer, basketball, and softball. She has been on the varsity softball team all 4 years, varsity soccer since her sophomore year, and varsity basketball as a junior and senior. She was captain of both soccer and softball during her junior and senior years. A student in the P-Tech program, Abby is ranked 14th in her class. She's the president of the Leo Club and has also worked at a local restaurant. She will play softball at Penn State, Mont Alto, and plans to study nursing. She is the daughter of James and Lisa. Kylie Wilhelm, Patterson Mill High School. Kylie played varsity field hockey and basketball throughout her high school career, earning second team All-County in both sports as a sophomore and first team All-County for both sports as a junior and senior. She was recognized in basketball as an Aegis 5-star player during her senior year and scored more than 1,000 points while playing for the Huskies. She also played club basketball through her junior year. She is ranked in the top 15% of her class and earned honor roll all 4 quarters during her freshman through junior years. She is a member of the National Honor Society and is an active member in her school through Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Medical Club, Student Government Association, and Boosters. In the community, she served as a counselor for various camps, has helped with environmental cleanups at Harford Glen and her school, volunteered at local elementary school events, and also served as a tutor. She works during the week at a local daycare center and a snowball stand during the summers. She will play basketball at Elizabethtown College, majoring in exercise science with a focus in physical therapy for a future career. She is the daughter of Richard and Karen. Unbelievable is all I can say. So let's give these winners another round of applause. And it is now my pleasure to welcome back Cesky Banquet Committee Chairman Greg Duarte to announce the recipients of the two $5,000 scholarships. I don't know how you can choose. Just fantastic. Congratulations, everyone.
Thanks, Christy. I know one of our speakers went out, so I'll project as best I can. No? You don't think I can do it? So on behalf of the Cesky family, our board president, Ken Zorbach, and the entire Cesky Fund membership, we offer our sincere congratulations to these amazing young men and women. Now, each student is receiving a $2,000 scholarship and proclamations from various elected officials. Now, as soon as the program is over, I need you all to go back to the reception room behind me, and that's where you'll pick up your proclamations, and also very important, the instructions on how to get your scholarships sent to your colleges. So parents, you want to make sure that they pick those up. Before I announce the $5,000 awards, let me tell you briefly how they are selected. Each school winner completes an application that includes their high school transcripts, any AP test scores, the results of any SAT or ACT scores. This information comes to President Zorbach, and he redacts all references to names and schools so that the selection process is completely anonymous. Then our selection committee, chaired this year by Macon Tucker, receives all the redacted applications. Each committee member reads the applications and rates them in 5 categories: academics up to 40 points, athletics up to 40 points, school involvement and community service up to 10 points, and an essay explaining the degree of significance that sports participation has played in their personal growth and development, and that's up to 10 points. Scores are calculated by the committee chair, then the top 3 males and 3 females are revisited. Then the committee meets in person to select the 2 $5,000 winners from this pool. Now, this process is taken very seriously and much discussion occurs. I'd like to give a special thank you to the selection committees at all of the schools and the Cesky Selection Committee. And this brings me to the announcements of our $5,000 winners. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 male recipient of the $5,000 Cesky Scholarship Award, from C. Milton Wright High School, Matthew Luck. Now Matthew is at the regional track finals at Kent Island today and hopefully qualifying for states. So here to accept the award on his behalf is C. Milton Wright's athletic director, Caitlin Larimore.
It's my pleasure to accept this award on behalf of Matthew. I'd like to thank you to the Cesky family and the board members of the Cesky Scholarship Foundation for this incredible opportunity for our high school athletes. It's been amazing to be a part of this experience, and I'm impressed by how the scholarship and the event is run every year. Thank you again. Matt did qualify for state, so he's happy on the bus ride back home from Kent Island. And thank you for letting us be a part of this great opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 female recipient of the $5,000 Cesky Scholarship Award. From Bel Air High School, Gianna Dawson.
Hi everyone, my name is Gianna Dawson and I'm so surprised and so beyond grateful to be awarded this scholarship. Looking around, I see a lot of familiar faces and I'm honored to be considered amongst such a distinguished group of student athletes. First, I would like to say thank you to the Cesky Scholarship Committee for recognizing all of the student athletes in this room for their hard work and dedication toward both academics and athletics, and for awarding each one of us with a scholarship to help further our education. I think we can all agree that being a student athlete can be extraordinarily difficult, so honors like this are reminders that the effort we put into our schoolwork and our athletics do not go unnoticed. Next, I owe a massive thank you to my coaches, to my soccer coach, Coach Michael Frisky. Thank you for believing in the quiet girl who stepped on the pitch 3 years ago. To my track coaches, Coach Sharon Pickett and Coach Julian Pickett, who are not related, thank you for pushing me to reach my full potential. Despite playing sports since the age of 5, I have never had a support system as strong as the one that these 3 coaches have cultivated, and for that I'm forever thankful. And lastly, I want to say the biggest thank you to my parents. Unsurprisingly, they've had the biggest impact on my academic and athletic career, and I can never thank you enough for sacrificing your time and energy to come and support me at all of my events. Today also happens to be my dad's birthday, so happy birthday to you, and thank you for being here to support me once again. At the end of the day, academics and sports are the 2 most important aspects of my life, and I can say with 100% certainty that I would not be who I am today without the support of my teachers, teammates, and coaches. Thank you.
To the Cesky Scholarship winners, our heartfelt congratulations. Celebrate your accomplishments, thank your family, your friends, your teachers, your coaches. You're all gonna go on to do such great things. I have to tell you, it's been an honor to be your MC tonight, and the accomplishments that you all have achieved, that is no small feat. That took a lot of really hard work and dedication, not only on your part, but on your parents' part as well. So give yourselves a round of applause. Congratulations to all of you. And please, at this time, I would like you to turn your attention back over to Pastor Reese Turner to return to the podium to offer our closing benediction.
Once again, I think it's Mr. Sneed that said he liked to keep things very short. I like to keep them very simple. So to every 2024 Cesky Scholarship winner, I have to say one word, and that's wow. And if you can, always remember that how you do anything will always reflect in how you do everything. This is one milestone, and I know you have so many more to come. With that being said, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord look upon you with grace and favor wherever you go, and always give you his peace. Amen.
Thank you, everyone. We're done. Have a great night.